Never even had sweaters in there. It was all just a ruse to follow Spencer.
The scene that revealed that Mona was A, it's in A's lair, and it's super creepy, it's very dark.
A's caves are crazy, and I think it's mainly because they're pictures of me.
That was like the first real reveal of someone who was on the A team.
And it was just spinning around like all photos of the liars and of Allison and of herself.
Congratulations, Spencer. You figured it out.
Season 2, we find out that she could have been the main person, but she was sort of the little birdie that would do all the missions and would send the text messages and would stalk our houses and exploit our secrets. When it was revealed first that Mona was part of the A team, you know, some people thought that that was just going to be it, and it was just one A, and that was it. Other people were like, are there more?
A lot of our audience started talking after the season 1 finale about the fact that no way 1A got Ian's body out of the bell tower. And then in season 2, Mona literally says to Spencer,
You can join the A team, or you can disappear.
Gallery of Rogues was expanding in season 2.
You never really fully can trust anybody in Rosewood.
The thought of bringing Toby to the A-team, we knew that it would be a huge shocker to the audience.
Well, it was over dinner, she told me, and I was immediately like, oh, you're kidding. And she's like, no, I'm serious. And I was like, let's do this. I will bring A to the table. I will make him A.
They kind of left us hanging too because they had Toby, Caleb, and Paige all shoot the same reveal.
I'll see you soon.
So it was a little bit unknown as to which direction they were going to go.
I was glad it wasn't me in the end, but I think that's one of the coolest bad guy reveals ever.
It was like a downpour of just like, almost like sadness. I remember I talked to him shortly after and he said that his mom called. She was like almost in tears. Like my mom was like, no way. People were treating it as if it was a real person.
When I watched the episode, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it's Toby.
The cast was blown away. I mean, at the table read, it was insane, the amount of gasps that we heard.
It was hard to keep it a secret. And when it happened and when it was out there, I was like, now I can live and sleep at night.
Ultimately, we all knew the end game, which was that Toby had to be good.
Everything I've done so I could protect you.
So really the only bigger clue that we had to think that maybe Toby was the person on the A-team is that he was always available to be that person. He was always leaving town, he was always working on a job, his whereabouts weren't always sort of available to us.
He's one of those characters that you can't quite pin down, so he always has the option of ending up as good or bad.
As you look back in season 1, just the fact that Toby locks Emily away in that room in the lab and is like,
we've all got secrets, Emily.
And there's the carnivals in town. Toby wants to meet up with Spencer and he texts her from a blocked number. And he's like, sorry, I lost my phone. So it's like, you can look back on these hints and go, oh my gosh, how did I not see this? But it's all very much written in the storyline and the writers did a really great job.
We never say never. It would not eliminate anybody else from the list of possible suspects.
I can't wait to find out how the writers came up with this crazy tangled cobweb of just all these different characters.
That's what I think is slightly the brilliance of this show, is that it could truly be anybody that's on that screen.
You know what they say, if the feather fits, Hannah, it's the shoe, if the shoe fits.
Whatever.
Melissa's A.
That's what's so cool about our show is like I can rewatch now and I'll be like, oh my God, 2 seasons later it makes sense.
It's as if A, or whatever the group is, took like an abnormal psychology class, took everything that's scary, and said, I'm just gonna do that.
You need me. Otherwise, you'll never really know anything for sure.
Like Marlene always says, everything in Rosewood happens for a reason and nothing is a coincidence.
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
There are no coincidences with A.
The writers are brilliant. They really know how to shock the fans. Don't expect it to be anything that you think it's going to be. because they're gonna switch it and flip you right on your butt.
You know what? I'm along for the ride.
You've just hit the tip of the iceberg, and there's so much more underneath the surface.